have a very special news for all of you. Based on our Spice Secret classes, we have chosen 4 wildcard entries who would be joining you and competing for IFB's Master.Chef title. We are going to give each one of you an equal opportunity to learn and perfect your culinary skills. Today's session is also going to be very exciting. So it's a new day and lots of new recipes waiting for all of you. So let's get started. So today we have with us a chef who has an overall experience of 14 years in the culinary world. So let's all put our hands together and welcome our mentor, Chef John Agnel Pereira.
First dish which we are going to do right now is a stuffed baked potato. We are going to bake the potato. Cut it into half, scoop out the ingredients from inside. So we just put a little bit of chopped onions inside, a bit of coriander leaf, chopped coriander leaf, a bit of salt. Now I'm going to use a sliced cheese. So this is your stuffed potato dish.
How much water should we add to boil the potato, and should we cover the top?
The moisture content in the potato itself is more than sufficient for cooking. Okay, so that's why it's microwave. Okay. There are some people where they keep a glass of water in the microwave and place the potatoes or whatever has to be cooked around. That's actually not necessary. Okay. So you can directly cook it with its own juices.
So you have to make cuts on the potatoes, or you can just keep the full potato itself?
It's not necessary you need to put cuts, but you can use a fork or a toothpick to poke the potato, to just give a prick of the potato. The reason why it helps it in faster cooking. Now we're going to do the second recipe. It's called a smoked paneer kebab. First the tomato, and then I'm just going to put a bit of chili powder. We are going to use cubes of this paneer, touch of oil. I'm going to use the roasted coriander powder, Kashmiri chili powder, chopped coriander leaves, putting onion, a green capsicum, a piece of paneer, another piece of onion. Now we have to cook it into the oven.
Why don't we add these 2 ingredients along with the paneer when you're marinating it? So even those 2 get marinated instead of putting it in a toothpick and then finally sprinkling salt. So can it be done that way also?
Paneer is actually a soft ingredient, a very soft ingredient. If you take capsicum and onions, it is harder than paneer. So what happens is when you tend to mix it together, the paneer tends to break.
Oh.
That's one reason why we do it separately. We're going to see the third recipe. It's called couscous filled capsicums. Couscous is nothing but Darian wheat. It's a Moroccan ingredient actually. We have to cook both the ingredients separately. I'm going to cook the couscous separately and the capsicum separately. So put a little bit of olive oil, some cumin powder, then some black pepper powder. Again, that's for the spiciness. If you don't want, you can minus the black pepper powder. Then comes the salt. See that it is marinated well, so that the flavor gets marinated wholly. And we keep this aside. We have to put oil, a little bit of onions, a little bit of green chilies, and then the olives, a little bit of ginger garlic paste. just after cooking it till the onions are becoming translucent. That's the time when I'm going to add the couscous. Just give it a nice mix. Coconut milk so it doesn't get stuck and lumpy. We have cooked it only for 90%. I'm going to stuff it into the capsicum and I'm going to cook it again. I'm just going to cut off the bottom a bit. Just to give a little more punch. I'm giving a little bit of cashew nut, a little bit of dates. Coriander tends to give a bit of flavor while cooking. Put a bit of pepper. And then we bake it again.
This fusion food is very tasty. They have given a very good classes.
It's a nice experience for me, this entire classes and all that, and I'm sure now that I've come for all this, I won't lose touch and I'll just keep experimenting and doing all that, because now that I know all these things can be done in this.
எங்களுக்கு அவங்க சொல்லி கொடுத்த மெத்தட் வந்து ரொம்ப ஈஸியா ரீச் ஆச்சு. அதே நாங்க வந்து ஈஸியா எல்லாருக்கும் சொல்லி கொடுக்க முடியும் நம்பிக்கை இருக்கு.
They struck a chord among themselves. They had that feeling as if they are family. They had the feeling that they are. It didn't show like they are contestants. In fact, it showed more of a bond, like a friend or a close family relative or a member. So I think there is a strong bond among them, and I think it will be difficult every time when one parts away from the other.
More than anything, I just could not. People have floored me here, celebrating my birthday in a real surprise manner. I just cannot forget this. Happy birthday to you. Even for years to come, I'll still remember this IFB's birthday.
We are now done with our masterclass sessions, and thanks to our mentors, all our contestants are now well versed in the art of microwave oven cooking. IFB Spice Secrets Master.Chef program has now reached its absolute paramount. With tomorrow's competition, we'll decide who our final 3 contestants are, and they will go on to fight and be chosen as IFB's first ever Master.Chef.
வின் பண்ணனும் தான் வருவோம்.
Tomorrow's competition, I'm going to face it very confident.
Tomorrow, me and my father, we are going to compete each other, and I'm sure he's going to win.
I'll hope she also will come visit.
I'm going to give a tough time to everybody.
They are really quite strong. They are very keen. I don't find any difficulty for them contesting tomorrow. In fact, I think it will be a tough day tomorrow to choose who's going to be the best.